Hey, what's happening, Jam Buds? Hey. Hey. Man. Sorry about that. It's been a tough day today, and I wasn't gonna stream today, but just really tired, man. But I was gonna stream today. I still have work to do, but I needed a break, just a release. So I haven't got a chance to really play Genshin today, so we're just gonna do that for a while and just chill, relax, and stuff. So you guys are more than welcome to hang out and chill with me. I'm actually gonna mostly just farm and just get my stuff done for today. Yeah. Let's go ahead and get that screen up. Let's see how this guy's doing. See how's he doing, man.
Hey James, what's up?
Hey man. Dude, I am so tired today.
We were fortunate enough to find out that they got Goro the other day. So there you go. And also,
that's nice.
Check out Jambud's VO. He's a voice actor.
Aloha. He doesn't have to do any of that, man. You don't have to do any of that shit.
So that's a thing.
Appreciate
also
it.
Plays a lot of Genshin Impact, like myself. That's all we do.
Thank you. What a nice guy. I just wanted to say hello. That's all. He doesn't have to do any of that. Okay. So hey Tigress, how you doing? Today's really busy, but I wanted to take a break and stream a little bit. You know, I wasn't going to stream today, and after the stream is done, I have some work to do. But I needed a break, dude. I needed a break, so I'm just playing with this. And we'll see how that goes. We're still working on Goro. Not Goro. We still have to work on our Geo characters, right? So right now, our Goro... Our girl is at level 80, so that's cool. I did want to level this up, but I can wait for this, right? I think for right now, if we can get his weapon to 90 and get all his talents to 8, then I could stop working on him. And that's the plan. Eventually, I'll want to get him to 90, but we don't have to. I just did some test runs with him in Spiral Abyss. He's fully capable of beating Spiral Abyss at the level he's at right now. So all I really want to do is get his weapon to 90, right? Get his weapon to 90, and that's it. See, we're only that much away. So before I do anything, I'm gonna go ahead and check my teapot. Where's my teapot? There it is. We're gonna check my teapot and go and see if we could purchase anything from the store, I guess. Whoa, what is going on with my... What's going on? Hold on a second, chat. It's like being really slow for some reason. Let me check what's going on with my hard drive. Oh, I see. Give me a second, guys. I was wondering about this. Let me delete some of this stuff. Because I haven't been planning on using any of this. So I keep videos on my main computer, and then eventually I delete them or move them to my external hard drive eventually once once I decided either to use them for a video or a clip or something. And because it's been taking up too much space on my hard drive. Right now I have 248 gigs on my hard drive available on my C drive available, and I have 705 used. So that seems wrong. I have to do a cleanup and find out what's going on with that. But that's why I bought this external hard drive. Eventually I'm gonna move everything to that, mostly everything to that, so I can have more room on here. That way, if I need to bring files, I need to bring stuff around, I can have it on the hard drive. Just bring the hard drive, and then I can work from there. That's probably the better thing to do, and help the computer not run stupid. But yeah, it's been a rough week, guys. Been really rough. Alright, so we got hold on a second, let me see this. Oh, it's max. Okay. So we have enough to get transient resin. And then we'll spend it on Mora here. Okay.
If you ever
So that's been very helpful. Like, I don't really do the teapot too well, to be honest. I really don't. But I guess that's okay. That's actually one of my worst abilities, is to like make a nice looking teapot. I don't really have the patience to really sit down and do it that good. I think that's partially why I haven't played Animal Crossing in a while. It's not that I hate it. It's just that, like, I ran out of creative juices. The second I
you can't run.
God dang it.
Crush. Go.
There you go. Ow. Yeah, the second I got, what was I saying? Hold on. Yeah, I'm just more of a fighting game person, right? So I stopped playing fighting games competitively for various reasons. So games like this still appeal to me because there's a fighting aspect to it that I like. You know what I mean? Like building your characters, learning optimal rotations and stuff like that. And even though I know I haven't learned the best optimal rotations for everything, so there's always still something to learn.
No escape. Sacred name, fortune preserver, wheel of luck.
There we go. It's another one?
Inazuma shines eternal.
There we go. So go ahead and get some resin here. I mean, not some resin. Let me get the boat. Get some extra money is what I meant to say. And I also have to make ore. I'm a little bit off on ore. The thing is, like, I probably should focus. I'm thinking to myself, like, I don't even need to 90 my weapon yet, right? Because what 90ing a weapon is so expensive. You know? Wait, where am I supposed to go for this thing? There it is. Leveling a weapon to 90 is so expensive. And I can 3-star Spiral Abyss without it, so maybe I can take my time and just work on other stuff, you know? Like, maybe I should do that. Like, I would love... I would just... maybe for my OCD, I don't know. I would love to 90 this, right? Because that's a lot of crit damage. But look at my crit damage and crit rate already. Like, it's already really, really good. You know? So maybe I shouldn't work on him right now anymore. Maybe the one I should be working on is... Where is he? Is Goro. Hey, Mari. I feel a little bit better, but it's gonna be a rough week. It's got some pretty not good stuff happening, so maybe I should just... I don't know. I have my Goro, my noblest Goro, right? He's gonna be defensive rated, and since he's a C6, I probably, cause you know, he buffs with his AOE, and he buffs with defense. I mean, he buffs with defense. I mean, he heals with defense. So maybe I should level him up more, or maybe not. Maybe I should just leave him like this for now. I mean, it's not like it's really bad. I can always do it later. But what I do need, more than anything, I should probably go get more better artifacts. Right? I should probably continue to farm that artifact domain. That's probably what I should do, yeah. Yeah, let's do that. Because artifacts are the most difficult and annoying part to do. You guys know what I mean, right? Like, literally, you could farm the artifact domain for weeks and not get anything good, or you can be super lucky and get like an amazing artifact set. But it's like super, like, it's super random, dude. And I barely managed to get...
Illusion shattered. Opening box of a
I have like one really... I have mostly one good artifact set.
Shudder. Freeze to the core. Beg for mercy.
Are they dead? Okay. Not gonna lie, I expected them to live longer. I want to farm artifacts on my second count. I'm at my limit. I've been packing my characters with baby artifacts. Yeah, my second account, my characters don't nearly have any good artifacts on them yet. I'm literally relying on skill to beat enemies beyond my my level cap. And to be fair, I think we I think I do want to I know I want to get Yunjin, right? That Geo character that's coming out. So, it's almost a guarantee, I think, that she's gonna want the husk set, right? So I might as well go farm it because I don't have a good like look at my artifacts for this thing. Let's just like figure it out together. So I have this for Albedo, right? I need that crit rate to be at least 10% higher than what that is, right? So I need better crit rate. And the crit damage needs to be, I would like that to be higher, right? But what we're asking for, this is actually okay, but we want more cracked out artifacts, obviously. But if I don't get good artifacts, then better artifacts from my feather and my sands, like we can deal with that, you know? We can, like, I guess we'll just live with it. But what I would like to do is, like, so we have a defense. So what I think, this is my opinion. I think Yunjin is gonna be one of those characters where you want to run all defense on. So what I'm preparing to do, I'm gonna have to get rid of this. I'm not using that. I'm gonna have to find a good defense and probably defense with energy recharge. Do I have one already? No, I don't. What about here? Do I have a good defense one? I have one on Noelle. I have one on Noelle that's good, so that's good. Pyro, physical, that's not good. This one is also good. This one is also good, but not for that reason. It's mostly for someone who wants to run EM like a Viridescent holder. Alright? So I have a defense I could work on. Right here. Yeah, this one right here. And then here, I have good artifacts for HP. I have... This is good for someone who needs energy recharge that also is defense scaling, right? So I'm holding on to that just in case. But these are my two defense artifacts, and they're like meh. They're meh. Yeah, my instinct tells me the same thing. So I'm still farming this set in hopes of, number one, getting a really good artifact set, much better defense, crit scaling, crit chances and stuff for Albedo. But if I don't, I'm okay with this one, but I really want to get defense for Yunjin. Yeah, I think she's gonna want energy recharge and defense percent. So I have this one, which has a lot of crit damage on it. So I'm holding on to that for now. Yeah, it's just difficult. Like, I managed to get 2 good flowers though. And this is a good flower. So technically, I don't have to get another good flower. I can just work on this one. And I'll probably just go ahead and work on that right now. Where is that level 17 thingy? Okay, so let's see if I get a double bonus. See, I got a lot of crit damage there and some defense percent, which is really solid. I didn't get any crit rate though. Okay, we just got crit rate. Alright, so that's really good. That one is actually pretty good. Let's compare it to what we have so far. Crit rate is 9.3 and then 13.2 here. If I can get more crit rate here, this probably is a better artifact for Ito because it has defense percent on it. Right? The crit damage is slightly lower, but I can make up for that with the weapon because I haven't 90'd it yet. So let's manifest crit rate. And even if we don't, if we get defense percent, then I think I can probably give that to Albedo. Or actually, I can still give that to Ito. I can still give that to Ito, I think. Let's see what we get. Sorry it's taking so long. If we want it to be like as long as we don't get flat attack, I can live with it. It'll be worth holding for Yunjin, even for Yunjin. I would hold on to it and just use that. Speaking of artifact sets that people want Goro to use, I've seen people say Exile. I'm not doing Exile, even if that is the most optimal. I have a really cracked out Noblest set. Oh, gave me flat attack. Okay, well, it's still a pretty good one. It has less crit rate and less crit damage, though. But, yeah, so I think I'll keep that for Yunjin. That'll be Yunjin's artifact. Alright, so the third one... the feather, I mean. We want a better feather, for sure. But if I don't get one, we can at least give her this one, because we don't have a choice, I guess. But we definitely need another defense here, unless something happens. And I need her to have energy recharge. So I still have this here. And then, for the goblet, we do have a defense goblet. We have one here. And we have one here. I don't like this one as much, but look, it has 16.2% energy recharge, some flat defense, and some crit damage. So it's not the worst thing in the world. We actually, looking at it now, we technically, if I was to run her with energy recharge, maybe that's her best. Maybe, and then just defense, and then this is defense, which means I don't have to go for this artifact set for defense. I can go off piece on the circlet. And I have one right here. So maybe I don't have to farm that dungeon anymore. Let's give these pieces to Noelle, and she could hold them for our friend. So we'll give you this one. We'll give you this one. We'll give you this. Yeah, we'll give you this one. We'll give you. You have that one already, and then we'll give you this one. Right. So that's a 4-piece. Her weapon is that for some reason. So looking at it now, it looks like the problem is my crit rate. I want her to run. I'm probably going to give her the Favonius Lance. To help with energy. I don't know this for sure. But she probably, just in case she has a high burst cost, and even if she doesn't, I think that her running Favonius Lance will help with my energy any energy issues I might have, and make my rotations run even smoother. So that's what I'm hoping for. That's what I'm really, really hoping for. We do have to farm more of the boss, though. We definitely have to farm more of the boss. But what if she ascends with energy recharge? Then that probably means if she ascends with energy recharge and I run a lance, that should be enough. So maybe I should run defense on the sands. Plus, I'm running a full Geo team. So maybe... I don't know. I really think she scales with defense just like the other Geo characters. Yeah. So I need a defense Sans, I think. And I might as well farm the Geo boss, that new Geo boss dude as well. Because, I mean... Yeah, so this needs to be defense. Hold on a second. Do I have a defense husk? I mean, defenses thing here? I do. Well, I have crit rate there. Defense. So I have 1, 2, 3 defensive things. So I want defense and energy recharge. So I have 2% flat defense, HP, and attack percent. That's probably not good, right? Those probably aren't good artifacts. Yeah, these aren't good defense artifacts. I have a strong feeling she's probably gonna be farming this guy, this new boss. And even if she isn't, I still could use more for the future when I 90 Ito or maybe ascend Goro to one more ascension. Because I think I'm gonna ascend. Well, actually, Goro doesn't use that boss. He uses the mechanical array. But the mechanical array isn't like, I can just spend a day, like a day's worth of resin just working on that, and I'm done, right? Plus I C6'd him, so his elemental skill is at 9 right now. So technically, only reason I will be leveling up Ito is just so I can get access to new levels and bump up his defense. However, because he's C6, I probably want to 90 him too, because I can get the most amount of defense that way. Do any of these defensive artifacts look good to you? Probably not, right? Hold on a second. Yeah. This one, nah. That one, nah. Because you probably still want crit rate, crit damage. You probably still want, like, energy recharge at least. Maybe not. Because I'm running the Favalance. Yeah, none of them look that great, right? Okay, because then if they were good, then I can go for, I might be able to have a defense. I might have a defense sands over here somewhere I could use. See, like this one or this one, right? If I can get, well, that one's good. If I can get a defense circlet, then I can give Yunjin this one. Like a good, you know what I mean? And then that will finish it. I can just level this one up. It sucks that I have to keep this one, man. Someone's gonna want this artifact. I just don't know who. But someone's gonna want that. So I think, yeah, I think it's best if we go ahead and farm more. I think it's best if we go farm more. And I think Chi-Chi is probably okay, right? Like, I don't like all this HP percent here. And from a substat standpoint, it's not the best. Actually, hold on a second. I just realized. Do I have more healing bonus on set? I do. This one is better only because of the energy recharge. Well, not really. It's kind of like a... I'll hold on to it, but I don't think I should invest too much into it. Just in case. I'm probably gonna give this crit damage one to Xinyan, actually. Because it has a lot of crit damage. And, defense for the shield. Unfortunately, that means I gotta get a physical. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. That's not gonna work then. That means I gotta go Noblest, crit damage somewhere. I don't think I have any opening spots. Maybe give it to her? Maybe give this to her? It's not like I'm playing... It's not like I'm playing Amber. Well, that's okay. I think the rest of my artifacts I can just swap around when I need characters, right? When I want to play a certain character. It's not really a big deal. Okay, let's go fight this person. It's not like I play her. If I need to move artifacts around, I guess I could just do that. It's just that, you know, part of me is like, I don't want to move artifacts around. I just want to have the artifacts.
Shine down, judgment. Torn to oblivion.
All right, cool. I don't know what the point is for this. Like, I'm obviously gonna, like, he's too easy. Maybe eventually he'll get stronger and he'll actually be tougher. Like, to show, like, the results of his training or whether, you know, from a narrative standpoint. I think that would be fair. I mean, he would still lose to me, but that'd be nice just to see his growth, you know? Dispersing the electro fog. Okay, so I need... Yeah, he deserves to have... He deserves to have something good, you know? It says disperse the electro fog. Where is it? Is it underneath this mountain? I think it's underneath. Oh, I think it is under. Whatever. Where am I supposed to go? You know what? I think I know where to go. I think I'm supposed to is underneath the cave. Yep, there it is. Alright, easy. Oh, daily commission rewards. Hey guys, just quick announcement. It looks like, first of all, thank you so much for supporting the channel. You know, we are at 25 of our 60 subs. We're almost halfway there. That's so awesome.
Add Astro.
It's really thanks to you guys that you know, this is it's working out slowly but surely, and it really helps. It really helps on days when I'm not feeling too great that like this thing is growing. It's really nice to see. Like, to be completely honest with you, some days aren't that great, man. But stuff like this, stuff like that really helps me want to continue the channel and just like support myself with this as an alternative method. And it's the most fun. It's one of the most fun ways to do it. You know. I already talked about this before, but I want to also add welcome rewards. Like, just give away welcome passes to people who you know, who need it, who are sub to our channel. You know, just give away welcome passes for people coming to support. All they have to do is come and sub or whatever, you know, and then I can give away multiples. And that's like the whole point. That's why I talk so much about it, because I know logistically at some point I have to like ask for those kinds of things, or like, you know, at least call to action or whatever. I guess that's just how you do it. But the whole point is like the point of the channel is to have more jam buds, you know, people to jam out with, more buds, more friends. You know, obviously we may never meet or whatever, but like, I think this is a good place to be. And it's good to show people that support you. You know, hey, thank you for supporting me. I want to do this for you guys, you know, within my capability. Let's do this thing or this thing. And obviously, the more we grow, the more we can do it. And like, the important thing is I have to be able to sustain my ability to, you know, to obviously pay bills and stuff like that. I have to be able to sustain all that, but also do this on the side, so I don't get taken away from this kind of stuff. You know, and I think looking at it now, looking back, the year's almost over, man. Like, being able to like work at home, especially in this current environment. Being able to stay safe while still being able to like take care of myself and my sister. Like, dude, like, partly, obviously I did a lot of hard work before that, but partly is because, you know, you guys come and you support like you do. So I wanted to say thank you for that. You know, it's a big deal. It really is a big deal. And hopefully when things calm down and these, you know, mandates relax, or you know, we get more of a handle on the situation in our country, like, maybe one day we'll see each other at a convention or something. You know, I don't know if I'll be invited. Be nice, but you know, I still want to go to conventions just as a guest. Not even as a guest, just to come through. Hell, I like to go to conventions just to support my other friends. So speaking of which, like, I was thinking about some of the goals I made. Some of the goals I made this year. You know how you have like these New Year's resolutions and stuff? I don't think I actually completed any of them. But I think I got close. I think I'm getting closer, which is, I think that's the whole point of it, right? Even if you don't meet the goal, the fact that you set the goal and you're striving toward it almost guarantees that you'll make some type of improvement if you're really like about it. You know what I mean? If you're not lying to yourself. So, slowly but surely, as the months went by, I started getting more and more voiceover work, slowly. Now, I'm also doing this part-time job on the side to compensate. Doesn't pay a lot, but it helps me with expenses. Eventually, my goal is to replace that with more voiceover work, or if our stream,
Time to go.
because it's our thing, it's our stream, it's our jam buds. If it grows enough to where I can just replace those hours with this, that would be so good, guys. Because to be honest with you guys, like, I don't get a lot of breaks. I don't get a lot of rest. Because I always have to make sure, like, there's always, like, every month it's like, phew, oh, I can pay these bills. But then I have to, like, it's like super stressful to do it all over again right now, you know what I mean? It's kind of anxiety filled, you know? But you know, you do what you gotta do, you know? But I know that if for whatever reason, like if for example, I can't do my part-time job right now and it doesn't pay me as much as I need it to pay me, right? If I can't do that right now, if for some reason they say we're letting you go, that would be a big problem. I feel like it would be a big problem. I haven't even been able to really save for like to go and like do something for myself because, you know, obviously things happen and a lot of stuff has been happening recently that's just not good. Not good. But my thing has always been like, okay, so the bad thing has happened. It's happening. Like, what are you gonna do about it? Are you gonna cry about it? Or are you gonna blame somebody? Or are you going to figure it out and get your shit together? So I don't really complain about it too much. I don't try to complain about it. Even me talking about it isn't really me complaining. But I almost feel like, hey, I should probably tell you guys about it. I mean, you are supporting the channel after all. Like, you kind of, I'm sure you guys want to know how I'm doing. Ow. I'm sure you guys want to know how I'm doing because, you know, if you're going to support the channel, you kind of want to know at least a little something. That makes sense to me. So obviously I'm not going to go into every detail because some stuff is personal, but I think, like, for the most part, you guys get that, you know, things aren't truly, like, great right now for me. But I am happy for what we did accomplish, you know?
Time to go.
I got to be a part of a really great franchise and you know, part of its family in that regard with the Yu-Gi-Oh! Rush Duel game. That is a big deal for me. It shows that, you know, all this work I'm doing, that means something. You know, like it means that you're doing all this hard work. It's paying off. You know, mostly to the persistence probably because I'm definitely not the most talented person out there, right? So it's got to be something that you're doing right. So keep at it, you know? And you don't have to be the most talented person to be good at something. It's mostly about how you treat other people or how people perceive you. And it, you know, and your work ethic. Are you reliable? Like that kind of thing. That kind of thing. Obviously, you have to have some talent too. I'm not sitting here saying I don't. But like, I didn't start off with an acting background, guys. I wanted to be an animator. I wanted to draw. And then even when I didn't want to draw anymore, I still wanted to do like either video editing or graphic design or just illustration. But, you know, something happened on the way. And then that, I just said, I just wanted to change into something else. And the voiceover was the first thing, probably one of the first main things in my life where I said, I don't care what it takes. I don't care how much money I don't have. I don't care how risky it is. I don't care what people are saying about you shouldn't do this or that. I'm going to go do it regardless of the risks. And I tell you, man, those years in New York, living on someone's couch was not fun. It was very uncomfortable. And I didn't have a lot of money. And even when I did, I had to choose between... I just had to choose between not eating a lot, or like maybe having like one day, or like one meal a day, and maybe someone would make something for me at home, or relying on the food at where I worked at, even though it wasn't healthy to sustain me. You know, I had to hunt for cheap places to work. Hey, Raven Knights, what's going on? We're just talking about life, man. Because as you probably are aware, going to multiple voiceover classes over and over again, trying to make an impact, trying to improve, but also trying to keep on showing yourself in front of people that could somewhat help you or give you advice in the industry, which, by the way, I am not still a master of, still figuring it out, still learning. You're doing those things, yes, to learn and you get better, and you're not doing it to scream out, please hire me, please, please, please. You're not doing that. But at the same time, you're trying to establish something so that people would want to do it, you know? But that costs a lot of investment. That's a lot of investment in yourself, and it's risky. Because sometimes I get a paycheck, and it's not a lot, but it's more than I've seen in a while, because your boy is broke for most of his life. And you're like, man, I want to go out. I want to go out and have some fun. I want to go do something for myself. But you really can't do anything. Like, you maybe go out and, like, the most I'll be able to do is maybe occasionally go see a movie. And I mean very occasionally. Or maybe my treat to myself would be to go to a ramen shop and get a bowl of ramen. Or I would go to a Smash Brothers tournament. That was my treat to myself. But anything else, I really was afraid to do, because if I didn't do it, I wasn't able to live like decently and still go to these super expensive voiceover classes, right? I was not making a lot of money. But you know what? Like, even though I was doing a delivery job and I wasn't making a lot of money, I was happy to do it, because I realized that the freedom it gave me to move around the city, I got to see more of the city that I never gotten, even when I was a kid living in New York. Because it was always go to school, come to the house, basically. Come to the apartment. And I barely remember any of that anyways. But obviously when you're a kid, you can't just go anywhere you want. By the time I was older, I was already somewhere else. I couldn't just walk out on my own. But I guess what I was getting at was I took advantage of the fact that I was more mobile and had more freedom with my job. Like, I literally could relax, chill. I would have a podcast on, listening to like my voice acting mastery, or just like occasionally I would look at videos from like
Time to go.
just people just saying like positive motivational things. You know, I would just walk around the city and just take in the atmosphere, to be honest with you. And it helped me a lot. That was my activity. Just walking around the city. It was hard, man. It was hard. And like, obviously I'm still not done. I have a lot of work to do before I can get like more consistent work or enough to where I can have my job as a voiceover artist and be like, okay, I can take a trip. I can take a trip somewhere and I'll be okay. You know? Like, even though I was planning a trip right now, it's almost like I'm planning a trip to see if I can get, you know, not just to, not to relax. It's mostly just to get work done. To see if I can connect with more people. And some of it I feel like was mad lucky, dude. Like, more of it's mad lucky. Like, I just happened to know people and they told me about things, or they're willing to like give me some advice. I just happen to know through a project or something, like, you know. And I know some of it is like, well, they wouldn't, it doesn't matter if you know them. They gotta want to talk to you, or they gotta, you know, believe that, you know, that you have potential, or you know, stuff like that. I get that, okay? I get it. But like, even with that being said, there's no guarantee that you'll meet people who are good people, you know, that would want to help you, or you know, give you a shot. You know what I mean? Even if they're not there to actually just like, you know, because everything's a risk, right? And you don't just want to give someone a chance to audition or help them with, or like give them opportunity to work in a project without believing they can do their job and that they won't screw you over with their unprofessionalism or whatever, right? It's always a risk no matter what. So like, in that regard, I'm glad people was willing to see that I'm a trustworthy enough person, or I have enough of a work ethic to be accessible and be available, you know. And this is me without. I'm telling you, I need like an updated voiceover demo. I need to get work on that. I'm still trying to save for that too, and that could be a lot of money. As I'm sure you guys are aware of, that could be a lot of money, and I'm not able to do that right now. Like, I have to like figure it out. But I still have to figure it out. You know, I can't just pay it all at once. For example, I'm not able to do that yet. But I can still save. You know, I have to figure stuff out, make it work. You know, at a certain point, the excuses have to stop. You know, and I'm a black man living in America. Damn it, you know. We understand, like, this country has been through some shit, and a lot of it has not been good. Most of it has not been good for people of like me. And despite that, I still have to get shit done. I can't just say, well, I can't do it because I'm black and people in the industry are racist. That's not gonna get it done. I can't just complain about the state of the way things are and just be like, gimme, 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 because my ancestors were black and blah, blah, blah. I can't have that attitude. I have to act like that shit doesn't exist sometimes. What is this? Does this work? What is this for? I don't know what this is for. Maybe this leads somewhere and I haven't gotten anything yet. So the thing that frick. How do I get this on the Quake? Does that work? No, it doesn't work. I don't know how to do this. Nani? I guess what I'm trying, we're going all over the place with this, guys. I guess that's all that's what it's for. Oh well, maybe there was something there and I had already gotten it. But let me put it this way. this is one thing I want people to learn from watching me grow, right? Like this, like from guys, okay. At a certain point, and I know it's kind of like a thing now, this is just my opinion, and you can take it however you want it. I don't care if you get offended or not. I understand that there are bad people in the past, or even now, that do some really messed up things. And that could really distract you or discourage you from doing the things you want to do in life. But at a certain point, and I'll even agree with you, like that how the state of things are, like it's not good that people get discriminated against, or it's not good that your life didn't work out the way you want to. But at the end of the day, we can control more than you think. There's more under our control than people want you to believe. Even within the shitty situation, that it's imperative you do not let what the shitty things that happen to you turn you into something ugly. You know, I am a black American who had little money, a degree that wasn't getting utilized, student debt, and I wanted to change careers into something that wasn't what my parents are used to, which is that 9 to 5, where they know they can get it. That, you know, I'm going away from something that we've been taught. I move out of my parents' house after working through depression and anxiety from not being the person I thought not only I was going to be, but my parents wanted me to be. Or at least my perception of what my parents wanted me to be. I leave their house, which was, even with all that, I left a comfortable, well, at least a closer definition to it, a comfortable situation where I could have just stayed there until like my, 30s or 40s or whatever it is, how long it would have taken, and just taken any old job at Macy's or wherever, and just said, you know what, this is it, and just gave up. I can't do it because of this. I can't do it because of that. I could have done that. But literally one point where I literally was saying to myself, I said, fuck it. I literally said those words. Fuck it. I don't care how risky it is anymore. I have to do this. I have to try. Seriously try. No, I don't have an acting background. No, I don't have this. No, I don't have that. I don't give a shit. This is what I want to do. And whatever is available to me to figure out how to do it, I'm going to use it. But do it with sincerity. Not looking for a handout. And even if I make mistakes or deviate from it along the way, to get back in gear and get back to what is the most important thing. My limited understanding of that concept, but at least adhering to it as much as possible and being legitimately wanting to do so, is a big part of why I'm able to stream here with you guys. That I'm able to work from home in a pandemic and still pay bills. And do something that has made me happier than anything else I've ever done as a job or career or anything. It has not been a fun road, guys. A lot of times. And you're going to get depressed. You are going to see other people doing things that you know of or that you've met. And you're going to be like, why am I not doing this? What is wrong with me? You're going to do all of that. It's just going to happen. It's going to happen. But you have to, you know, you acknowledge it. But at the same time, you're like, nevertheless, I will. That's when the change happens. That's when the change happens. Not when the shitty stuff goes away, but when the shitty stuff persists and you say, nevertheless, I will. That is generally what it takes to at least get you on the right path, right? Because then you'll look for the answers, you know, and you'll actually want to, you'll want the answers, no matter how it makes you feel. Okay, so if the answer makes you feel shitty about your, like, oh man, I really screwed up by not doing this, instead of saying, or getting instead of saying some dumb defensive shit and getting over and getting all in your feelings, you'll listen and be like, yeah, that makes me upset to hear that, but you know what? I'm still gonna go do this thing. I'm not gonna revert back to my victim blaming self and say, well, the reason why I couldn't do this is because I hated my dad, or, and I'm not talking about me specifically, I'm just making up stuff. I don't hate my dad, but the reason why I didn't do this in my life is because my parents held me back, or because no one ever gave me a chance, or because I could never get into any projects when I was doing voiceover as a young before. When I couldn't get into voiceover projects, I literally would make up my own stuff and try to and post it on YouTube. When I wasn't getting any voiceover projects, I would literally do comic dubs and voice some characters. And then I would audition some people. Then I ended up auditioning people for projects. You know? And then I would meet people that way. Or I would work on an indie project for like almost nothing. And then, you know, years and years later, you get a phone call or email about being in a project. You don't know how you got that project. You don't know how. You don't know who told them about you, but you have a feeling that it was from someone who you worked on that small project before. And to this day, I still haven't verified how they found out about me. And I'm talking about the AFMAU stuff. I didn't really know much about their channel before. You know? But sometimes it's those small things. Yeah, it's not a big project. Yeah, you might not get, like early on, you would love to get paid like $400 for a voiceover session, even though you just started. Of course, everyone would love that. But like, it's just the whole point of like just being in the situation and practicing. Like you take value in those small things. You know? Yeah, not everything I did is on YouTube or whatever. Sometimes I would just do it for fun. Or, you know, it's like one of those fan dub things you can't really post because, you know, because YouTube's a jerk or whatever. I don't know. I don't know, man. Like, I'm just kind of rambling on. You guys hear what I'm saying? People if you wanted to be a voice actor, if you really want to be a voice actor for animation or for anything, if you want to do anything, you obviously have to be persistent in your pursuit of the knowledge regarding that profession. And while talent would, like ridiculous talent would be super important to have, because obviously you could train all you want to and not be able to do it, but that goes with this thing, honesty. Be honest with yourself.
Can't catch me.
Are you willing to like sacrifice? Are you willing to put in the effort to do stuff that you don't normally want to do, that's out of your comfort zone? Yeah, you might have anxiety about things, and yeah, you get depression or whatever it is. You don't like being in situations where you're uncomfortable, i.e., standing up in front of a mic
Catch me.
and doing voiceover lines with people watching you through the glass in a booth. Literally every time.
Moments of birth.
Literally every time, guys. Literally every time I got in a vocal booth, I would get this surge of anxiety like you wouldn't believe. And I had to fight through that and or figure something out or figure out things I can do to cope with it. That was, you know, that would work for me. But even when I didn't, I still stayed the F in there. And like just genuinely tried to figure it out. What does this do? Could this just give me anything? Let me put our boy in here. No! So easily distracted James is.
Right.
Can't believe I didn't ever got this before.
Is another man's gem.
One man's stone is another man's gem. Nice. I love Zhongli's voice. Guys, my birthday is on Christmas. And things have been so rough these last 6 months that I don't even feel it. It's Christmas. And I don't even feel like celebrating anything. That's sad. Because I got so much to deal with. What kind of stuff? After Mal does? What's Mal does? What's that? Like fan products or their own creative videos? What do you mean like Mal? I feel like I'm missing what you're saying. Okay. Well, while I'll wait for you to reiterate what you're saying, I'm gonna check out my character builds real quick. Maybe I mean, because we said we was gonna farm artifacts, right? We said we was gonna farm artifacts. Yeah. So let's farm artifacts.
Next.
Let's farm artifacts for Eugene. If you're talking about trying to work on your own stuff when you're not getting voiceover work, and when you're like really young and you're into the game, I guess, so to speak. Like creating your own stuff, no matter how shitty you might think it is helpful because it at least keeps you into that creative mindset, and it helps you meet people. There's people I would never have met because of voiceover projects that I worked on that went nowhere, or stuff I created that was like a one-shot of, went nowhere. But, you know, you said I got a mystery phone call when I thought you said after Mal. Oh, so here's the thing. And this is just, I haven't confirmed this. But, so this is my guess. So, a long time ago, like early I forget what year it was, maybe 2006, 2007. Someone can, or maybe even a little bit later than that. I worked on a project. This is when whenever Attack on Titan became like a huge thing. And I literally was just starting in voiceover. Like, I really was interested in it. And I guess I can, even though I wanted to be serious in voiceover, I was still pretty much in the area of, oh, this is basically a hobby for me. I got into a fan project on a website that is now gone, with the goal of doing a fan dub of Attack on Titan. But we scrapped it, thank God, and we decided to do an audio play based on an AU we found of Attack on Titan on Tumblr. And we called it Attack on Space. You can still find Attack on Space on YouTube. It was old. It was probably not good, right? But a lot, in retrospect. But it was ours, and it was fun, and I got to meet a lot of really good people who are talented, and I still talk to them to this very day. I met Jonah Scott through that. I've met other people who still do voiceover through that, or work in the industry, or just work in the industry through that, you know, or met people that know them through that. Michaela Laws was in that briefly, and I think, this is my opinion, I haven't confirmed it, I think that my connection through Attack on Space, well, first of all, it's not even an opinion. Because of that connection, I was able to audition for one of Michaela Laws' games. One of many games I auditioned and did characters for. Did I get paid a whole lot? At the time, probably I got paid what I deserved. But it wasn't like, you know, a lot. But I still did it, and I was happy to do it. Because I liked working with her, and it was, I liked playing the characters. So, like, the first game was this Otome game called Seduce Me the Otome. And I played a villain called Malix. He was a devil. And I played that character as best as I could with what I understood about acting and whatever, you know? Horrible technique and everything. Years later, I'm in New York, and I get an audition to do some characters for an AFMAO, for AFMA's YouTube channel called AFMAO, which I didn't really know much about, but it was like Minecraft stuff, and I wanted to work on, you know, with characters and stuff like that. It wasn't a lot of lines. Some of these characters were like just one-shots or whatever. Like one of them was like a teacher in a school or whatever. Shitty mic, Blue Yeti mic, whatever. I was willing to do it. And it was good. I liked doing it. It meant something to me. I didn't mean to be here. I'm supposed to be going and doing this shit over here. So we'll farm more artifacts. Eventually, I get asked to replace a character voice for a certain person. I guess I wasn't able to do it anymore. I don't know the details behind it. And then I got asked to play a character named Rise to replace another actor in My Inner Demons. I don't know how I got work from AFMAO. I didn't seek them out. Someone clearly told them about me because I worked with them before. Do you see what I'm saying? You don't know. And that's another point I want to bring. You don't know who is watching you from the beginning. You know? Always treat people with respect. Don't go out of your way to go on social media and like be toxic and be a jerk to people, because you never know who you're gonna work with. And because of that, I really, you know, I got to work with some cool people. Let's do this real quick. You know,
Everyone on me! Charge! Witness my great undertaking.
Can you die, please? There you go. When I met someone who I didn't work with before. Like, when I started going to classes, I met somebody. And I just realized who it might have been. I just realized who it might have been. It might not have been Michaela. I think it might have been Mike. So, there are people I've met that worked with Admire projects that I didn't even think about at the time. But I think they've... this one's alright. Let's just keep on going. So I met Mike Zekas in a class, through classes, voiceover classes in New York. You know, and we were cool. He was cool. We were, you know, I consider him a friend and everything. And, but you know, that's not. I don't think that's enough. A lot of times. I think you just gotta, like, when you show people that you are... Alright, there we go. I'm super distracted.
Who wants some of this? Let's roll.
All my characters are dead.
This is getting interesting.
Coming to be. Witness my great undertaking.
There we go. Super distracted. So I guess the whole point of that was, and I'm being very scatterbrained right now. Like, doing those things really helped me, like, meet people I wouldn't have met otherwise, and that helped me, you know, get farther than I would have just twiddling my thumbs and complaining about it, you know? And I think anyone can do it. I think most people can do it, whether it's voice acting or anything, if they really, really wanted to, if they really tried. Because I know for a fact that I wasn't some great voice actor. I didn't have 12 years in acting. I didn't take theater because I didn't know I wanted to do this kind of thing until I didn't know I wanted to do this stuff.
Can't catch me.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I am very bad at explaining myself. I'm very bad. Sorry.
Feel this ancient power. Burst forth.
All right. I don't know, man. Like, I don't know what to tell you guys. It's just, I just think that people don't give themselves. Ooh, crit rate with a lot of defense percent on it. That might help Goro if I ever wanted to proc the Favonius ability even more. Even though I don't have crit damage on it, or energy recharge, that would have been stellar, but someone can use that. Maybe. Or maybe I should just wait. Yeah, man, like I just think of the people I've met over the years, and at the time I had no idea how things was gonna turn out.
Charge! Press the advantage!
This is order.
You know?
Burst forth. Oni coming through. Bam! See you after.
He died! Oh no.
Order guide you.
He died. Da, 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 da. Whoops. Huh? Oh, I can't use it on a fallen character. Where are the eggs? I guess I'll use this. Yeah, baby. Now everyone have some hash browns. This is why I want girl to be more of a healer.
Moment of birth. Everyone on me. Advance. Attaboy.
There you go. So I found out something today about Ito. It's called attack skipping. So, on the first hit, I believe, and I think the third or the fourth hit, he gets his stacks of superlative super strength, right? Let's go back and see. On the second, when the second and fourth strikes hit opponents, Ito will gain 1 or 2 stacks of superlative super strength, max 5 stacks. Okay. So it's the second and fourth. Alright. Alright, just be careful. I have to look more into it, but I think it was this. I was trying to skip the second hit. So it's like 1. Right? Things like that. You see how I'm skipping the second hit? Usually the second hit's like this. If I'm going like this, that instead. Apparently that's better for rotations, depending on what you're trying to do. I have to learn more about it, so don't take my complete word for it yet. But if I can figure it out, it shows that this character is deep. Ooh. It shows that this character is not bad. Is deeper than advertised. You know what I mean? Which is good for players like me. I can make his DPS go up higher by maximizing those things. I still have to learn more about it. I found out about it only today. So let's try to incorporate it right now.
Witness my great undertaking. Come to be. Rally. Burst forth. Moment of birth. Who wants some of this?
Order guide you.
Fall in! Bam! Everyone on me! Oni coming through!
Stay here and heal a little bit. We don't get a lot of healing off of this. Yeah. So I'm doing the sensitive thing and carrying him around anyway. What? I got my boy on my second account. I haven't reached Inazuma yet. Yeah. Have you played the current Duel Links event yet? No, I haven't. I saw it though. Do you guys want me to play Duel Links more on stream? Would that be something you'd like to see more of? Because I used to play Duel Links a lot, and we used to be, I don't want to brag or anything, we used to be called the original Duel Links and Chill stream. Because that's literally what we were. Like when Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links first came out, we were called the original Duel Links and Chill stream. Like like when Guns Blazing was originally out and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I'll be more than happy to bring it back if you guys want to see me play in the ladder. I would be more than happy to do that. Alright, we don't have any more crystal cores. Yeah, I would be fine with seeing you play it. Yeah, sure. I don't have all the I don't play as the updated stuff though. So you'll probably see me play whatever I can come up with. But I particularly like to play Light Sworns because they let me play Chaos monsters. My favorite monster, by the way, is Chaos Sorcerer and Chaos Dragon Levineer. Those monsters you can just special summon by setting up your graveyard and then remove a light and dark from the graveyard. I like that. It's just something cool about using the power of light and dark. Blah blah blah. I summon this. You know what I mean? I wish I could play. Like I still have a copy of Blackluster Soldier Envoy of the Beginning, and I used to have Envoy of the End. I think I don't know where it went, but I used to have that. You want to see people rage quit after you're winning? Right now, I'm in Silver 1. I know that much. I played a little bit yesterday on my phone when I was laying down. Let me actually switch teams. Yeah, I kind of want to play this team right now. But yeah, we were called the original Duel Links and Chill stream, and we had people come through and watch us play, you know. And when I was closely watching the meta and stuff like that, I would talk about decks and things like that, because I had a decent understanding of it, and I would just help people and listen to chill music like we're doing right now. Light Sworns are cool, man.
Horn of Ice and Frost.
Broken. I love this team. I love Milk on You. I would use Freeze too, actually. Should we go? We could do Freeze. Freeze is probably more broken though. Now I have to go reset up artifacts in order to do it. Maybe not this. Well, actually, we can do it right now. So we get rid of you for Venti.
Ready for a rehearsal?
And then we go Diona. Actually, is Diona Noblesse or she? Okay, it's Tenacity. And then we go Mona. I got to use Ayaka on a recent event, and I found her for Python Power. Yeah. Her burst is really amazing. Like, from what I understand, over 50% of her kit, of the power of her character, lies in her burst. So if you can make someone take all the hits of that, they're basically dead. Which is why Freeze is so important for her. You know? That's why Freeze is so important for her. Actually. So I do this. Yeah, that's the rotation, I believe. And You should have thrilling tales. Yeah, you do. Okay. Okay, let's go, guys. Oh, did I change Ganyu's artifacts? I didn't I? Speaking of which, eventually I gotta go back into this domain and see if I can get better artifacts. I need to get as much crit damage as possible. I have a really strong Ganyu, but I think I could hit more crit damage. I think I can get more crit damage. I can squeeze in a little bit more. Like this, if I can get an attack sans, I mean attack a feather that has like 20%. If I can get around 20%, that would be good. I just kind of stopped farming it because I had gotten, you know, like CC is 13.1 defense, like that's not good. Like this right here is pretty cool with all the crit damage, but see how the defense it rolled there? Like that's not good either. Yeah, I'd rather I go the crit rate or even energy recharge. Like I think 1 or 2 rolls went to defense. It still has the most crit damage out of any of my artifacts, so I run it. And then this crit damage one right here, I think it had a one roll on HP, but you know I don't need crits on freeze Ganyu, so I was like, okay, I'll just energy recharge, attack percent. That's good. And because it's Ganyu, it's really good, right? 255, right? A shark deck, huh? I haven't really played a shark deck yet. I'm on the lower levels of the rankings, so everyone I play is like they don't know what they're doing with their decks. So they make stupid plays, and I just like beat them really quickly, so I get bored. But because I don't play it all the way through, I just stay there. I just stay in the lower ranks, so. Alright, so the rotation for this is such. We do Mona's elemental skill, and we switch to Ganyu. Hold on a sec, we'll do this. And we'll switch to Ganyu so that she can do her charge shots while taking advantage of the buff. Do this, burst. All that will be put in there we go. There we go. I didn't even get touched. Or maybe I did, I wasn't paying attention. Hey, we got defense with energy recharge. Perfect. This would be good for obviously an HP, or maybe the HP could be good. EM, not so good. So for a support character, where the stats don't really matter as much as long as we get as much defense as possible, I can use this. I can use that. You know what I mean? If we was building this for a DPS, obviously we will want crits. Speaking of which, I still want a crit rate with crit damage substats on my circlet for this set, but hold on a second. So what I'm doing here, I'm putting my elemental skill out because I'm at C6, so I get an immediate charge shot right after that, and then by then, 2, 3. There we go.
Brace yourself. Time for takeoff. Look at you, Slim Tail. You could fully finishes upon you.
Boom.
Shadows of
He's still focused on fighting that little flower taunt thing. Yeah. This team is so good at generating energy for itself. Let me see something here. Yeah, 173 energy recharge, 790 EM. That's pretty good. You have 244 energy recharge, so you should get your burst pretty good. You're at 137. Yeah, if I could find a way to increase her energy her crit damage, that'd be great. But I'm giving her my best cryo cup in terms of crit damage. You know what I mean? Hey Ari, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome to the jam, everybody. How you doing? I think this is the highest one I have for crit damage. Yeah, see, it is. It is. So that's why I'm using it. Yeah. I also started reading the Zexal manga a few weeks ago. I remember reading the manga for GX a long time ago. And I used to buy the books so I could get like their the cards from it. Hey, this is probably a good cup. I mean, a flower for Yinjin. Right? Support build. So I don't think. Well, actually, if I give her the Fav Lance, I would want defense. I mean, not defense. Crit rate. So I gotta get more crit rate somehow. So we still need crit rate because I'm gonna give her Favonius Lance. I don't know if she has a special weapon or not, but I'm assuming she doesn't. Or that I don't want to pay for it, basically. You know, I have a lot of Favonius Lances.
Let me scratch. Born of ice and frost. Blaze over.
There you go.
Let's play. Think you can get away? Hey, I'm special. You can bully me. I'm written in the stars. Shadows of...
There we go. You saw that? You saw that shit? He teleported to try to sneak up on me. I just waited for him. I timed my charge shot, and then just get more. You need at least 55. What are you talking about? 55 what? Dude, I think we still don't get enough viewership on here, do we? Like, I think now you mentioned that. Like, we need it. Like, they want you to get like certain things in order to be like partnered or whatever, and we never hit that. We hit everything but the amount of viewers people watch or people watching. Same thing with the YouTube channel, you know. That should be a goal of mine.
Born of ice and frost.
That should be a goal of mine.
Delved into... No touching. For Rex Lapis. Brace yourself. Time for takeoff.
I think I hit.
You, Boomtown. Shake it and stir it. Fate is upon you. All hail.
There you go. Partner is ridiculously out of reach, not gonna lie. Yeah, I guess you're right. Hey, look, we have crit damage with crit rate. We have a lot of flat subsets in there though, so that's not good. But you know, maybe we'll get lucky. You can't be too picky. Maybe I'll get lucky. Wait, it does it increases? It does? Bruh.
Shadows of... Think you can get away? Can't handle the drink. Huh. Shake and stir. Written in the stars. Delved into... For Rex Lapis. Let's play. Time for takeoff.
You just decided to teleport and disappear?
Let me scry. Look at you, Boomtown. Access denied. Delved into destiny.
There we go. I mean from affiliate to partner. Yeah, I don't know what I should be doing better. Like, I don't know what I can do better. You know, I still have to learn. Like, I have to go do research and all that stuff. You know, attack percent, energy recharge, and crit rate. Maybe for Chi-Chi? Maybe. The most important thing is the energy recharge, the attack percent, the crit rate, though. So, like, those are good stuff for Chi-Chi. I have to check and compare it to my current one on her. And I honestly don't give her, like, the most cracked out stuff. Because I don't really care. It's just, can she get her burst up time a lot? And does she have enough attack percent so that she heals, like, huge, like a metric fuck ton?
No touching. All hail. Brace yourselves. Think you can get away? Can't handle your dream. Go, go. Shake it and stir. Decided by destiny. Shadows of fate. For Rex Lapis. Yahoo! Shake and stir. Delve into destiny.
Bruh, no one's there. So I'm attacking, no one was there. And I think it's kind of where it loses some people. Yeah, I don't know what I mean. I don't know what to do on that. You know, all we can do is just try our best. And like, if you really want to do it, excuse me, if you really want to do it, this is a good attack stance. If we really want to do it, we have to do research. We have to like actively care enough to do it. What is this? Pyro? This is actually a good attack stance. This is a good attack stance, guys. Mr. Kyle, thank you so much for the follow, by the way. I totally didn't see it 2 minutes ago. Thank you so much for welcome to the jam. That just said that could potentially be something there. Yeah.
Next on the agenda.
So FYI, I've been ignoring my free-to-play account the last few days. I just don't have time to work on it right now. It's been too busy.
No touching. Blaze over. Here we go. Time for takeoff. Look at you, move down. Think you can bully me? Fate is upon you. Shadows of fate, born of ice and frost.
Bruh. This team is so broken. Just gotta remember that no one path to growth is not the same. Oh yeah, absolutely. You know? Animal. That's not really that good. It's the same too many knots. Yeah. Oh. So, how many people in the chat, this is a good question for you guys. How many people in the chat want to get Ganyu when she comes out? Because I have a feeling she's coming out very soon, like in January.
Let me scrub. Access denied. No touching. For Rex Lapis. Think you can get away? Can't handle your dream. Decided by destiny.
Yeah, so, we all, for the most part, everyone believes that she's like the top tier DPS in the game. And it's important to know why, right? You It's really important to know why. Obviously, she's really cute. Everyone, a lot of people who, you know, they consider her a waifu or whatever. But what attracted me to this character was like just her game style, her mechanics, and her game style was like it was different and exciting to play. And she gave you the feeling that if you invested in her, you would get handsomely rewarded. You know what I mean? Let's go do this real quick.
Time for takeoff. Look at you, Spoontail. Big and Sphinx is upon you. Let me scrub. Born of ice and frost.
Uh-oh.
Pew pew.
There we go. You guys sleep? Alright, man. You're still alive when I'm working. Alright. Yeah, I'm kind of just chilling. Playing this game. I actually was working late tonight, and I wanted to get away from working to do this, as I haven't streamed. I wasn't gonna stream. And then after this is done, I'm probably not going to bed. I'm actually gonna go do some more voiceover work. Then wake up in the morning and get some more work done. Go over here. See how this works.
No touching. Access denied. This is long overdue. Let's play. Think you can get away? Can't handle your drink. Huh. Written in the stars. No touching.
Bodied. Yeah, that was a much better run. Don't forget to eat and take breaks. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
We're way behind schedule.
Hold on a second. Okay, I did eat today. I know it's sad. It's sad. I actually forget sometimes to eat. I am a little hungry right now, but if I eat now, might not be able to go to sleep. Yeah, man, you gotta take care of yourself, especially after your soreness. I'm sorry. I just, I don't care. Sometimes I just don't care as long as I get my work done. That's why I have, should I put a point redemption to eat, like the snack on, to have a snack too? Should I put like a snack redemption too? Because I have like a trail mix I made with nuts and stuff like that. It's just sitting right here, and I haven't touched that in a minute. Yeah, I have healthy nuts and stuff.
Shadows of fate. All hail. Brace yourself. Time for takeoff. Diana special. Sketch. Fate is upon you. Let me scry. Next on the agenda.
There you go. I got hit, but put a good cooldown on it so it's not over spam. Well, so far the only one that's really been using their hydrate one is Mari, really. Oh, it also could be did you eat reminder. Did you eat reminder? Okay. Hey, this one's a good defense stance for support build. I just wish I had crit, so for the Favalance proc. But for support, maybe you might be able to use it. We're not gonna level up artifacts though today unless they're like really good. Oh, it's not obligation to snack.
Shadows of fate. Think you can get away? Look at you, Boomtown. Shaking and written in the stars. Let me scribe. All hail. Born of ice and frost.
Thank you, thank you. But check and parent you and keep checking your meals. Yeah. This would be good for Chi-Chi. I'm not sure if it'll be an upgrade over what she has though. I think one of those artifacts have like a whole lot of energy recharge on it.
No touching. Shadows of access denied. For Rex Lapis. No touching. Oh dear. Here we go. Time for takeoff. Diana special. Got me bent to think you can bully me. Decided by destiny. Access denied. This is long overdue. Brace yourselves.
Bruh. This team is so broken. And even if I do get hit, I have Diona as a shielder and a healer. It's kind of busted, man. Oh, look, energy recharge with double defense. All right, that's a good one for... Actually, if I wanted Goro to have that, I could give it to Goro, but I don't think I'm not running him with this artifact set. I probably might give it to... Actually, if I give this... I think this might open up. This might open up me not using an energy recharge weapon on Yunjin. Because I could run energy recharge, and that way I don't have to focus on making crits, giving her crit to proc the Favonius passive. So I can use this and just give her a whole bunch of defense, energy recharge here. She hopefully, maybe I'll be lucky and have enough energy recharge in the substats, or that she has or she like gets energy recharge somehow. So if that's all I have to do, let's take a look at it. I don't think I have enough. Oh wait, let me get out. I've been streaming for almost 2 hours. Okay, let's go to Noelle real quick. So I can be like, okay, this is... I got a better energy recharge sands here, at least. I could probably give you that one. This is a good attack one. Actually, I could give this to maybe Noelle as well. I can give this to Noelle eventually. Wait. Hold on a second. Does Ito want defense on the sands? Oh, let me double check. Let me see here. I think he does, right? Ito does want defense on the sands. Yeah, he wants defense on the sands. Okay. Oh, I didn't realize this. Activating Ito's elemental burst allows his first and third normal attack to also generate stacks. Okay, so that's why. Okay, so the initial cast of Ito's elemental skill grants one superlative stress Ito stack, and upon Ushi leaving the field, Ito has gained another stack. When Ushi takes damage, Ito gains a stack, capped at 1 stack per 2 seconds. Ito's elemental burst can... Okay. Okay, so I think I can do a lot more... I think I can do a lot more charge attacks than I am doing. Okay, so I learned something new. Something to focus better on. All right, so as we look and see what we are capable of for our friend that we haven't gotten yet. So we have this. We have this. If we get crit damage here, that'd be great. But what we probably want is defense. So this is probably gonna be the flower on her. On Yunjin. We have energy recharge and some flat defense here. We rather a beef defense percent. Energy recharge are the main focuses here. So we don't seem to have that. We might be able to get energy. We might be able to get defense percent here. This has all the defense stuff we want, but we want energy recharge just in case. But if we're talking about not having to work on a new feather, unless it's like the perfect substats, because none of these are perfect, right? The closest one is probably none of them really. Yeah, it's not. We can just use this one, just as a placeholder for her, for Yunjin. Then for here, we can use this energy recharge sands, right? We probably want defense in the future. Probably want defense with energy recharge and stuff like that, which we actually do have here. So we might consider that. I have a feeling that Yunjin might be one of those characters that requires minimal investment. Like you obviously want defense, a lot of defense on her, but you don't have to like give her like crazy DPS like stats, right? In terms of my defense, did I get any better defense artifacts here? I didn't. If we can get something like this, but for a defense artifact, that's going to Ito. But we don't have that right now. But this can be good for somebody. Most likely a Noel. Straight up honest with you. Then we have this defense goblet. Ooh, wait. We have a really good one right here. This one is okay, but this one is amazing. I want to keep this one for Yunjin because it has 16.2% energy recharge. But for DPS, we might be able to give that to Noel or somebody. I don't know. Actually, how's our Ito artifacts look? How's our Ito look there? Where you are, Ito? Where are you? 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 Ito, there you are. No, not Ito, Goro. This is pretty good. That's a pretty good one actually. I don't mind that one. This one, no, this one. We could get a lot of crit on this. We should probably test it out. Cause I can give this one to him instead. Right? We could give him that one. And then maybe this becomes energy recharge for the last stat. Maybe. Let's check it out. Let's check it out, bro. Let's check it out. Look, we got flat defense. Maybe this is worth it. What artifact should we feed into it? Be right back. All right. You seem to be a man of integrity, so I will trust you at your word. I actually have more artifacts than I thought just laying around. I must have been slowly keeping them. Yeah. What do you guys think of changing, like, adding, like, voice lines to, like, people subbing or subbing to the channel? Like, of, like, Roa or something. Like, what do you think? Does that seem pretty cool to do, or is that what the cool kids are doing, man? Like, I don't know. Bro, I actually don't know what to feed. All right, you know what? Yeah, I think you'd be very neat up to your theme. Yeah, okay. You have convinced me. I shall do it.
Have confidence.
I have confidence.
No confidence.
Wait, what? Which one is it? Alright, let's level this one up. So the goal is to get as much crit rate as possible. The crit damage doesn't matter for Ito, because we want the Favonius proc. Okay, we got crit rate, yes. Okay, we got crit damage. That's fine. Let's see it, but we really want that crit rate. Crit rate, please. Crit rate, please. Crit damage. Honestly, it's not the worst thing. I mean, we could still give it to Noelle. You can still give it to Noelle. But we really want crit rate. Give me crit rate, please. Give me crit rate, please. Come on. Whoa! What? Wow. That's perfect for Noelle, actually, I think. I guess we take what we can get. Yeah. That was almost all crit rolls. Alright, let's give you this one. Can we make an amazing, let's see if we can make a really cracked out full defense Noelle. We want defense percent. Actually, no. Yeah, I don't think we can run. Yeah. Yeah, we don't have what it takes. Because we need another defense. We need another good defense one here. Let me see something here. If I get a shit ton of crit damage here, then maybe this would be good for Ganyu, right? Because with what I'm running on the freeze build, I do have a where's the Blizzard Strayer? I do have a Blizzard Strayer on set that gives me 14% crit damage, 14.8, right? That's close to the 18.7%, right? So if I were to use this instead, then if I can beat 20% crit damage here, then that might be worth it. I actually beat the crit damage with this, and I get crit rate. But I get way too much defense there. Let me see. What are my attacks? What's my best attack sands in terms of crit damage? Let's see. Crit damage. 30%. With a lot of energy recharge. Okay, so I would have to beat 30%, or I can use this with 27%. I can use 25% here. So I actually could probably add more crit damage to Ganyu. This is probably the best artifact I should be using for Freeze Ganyu, to be completely honest. Okay. So, if that doesn't work out, I'll give her that one. But let's try this one. Do I have a shitty artifact I could feed into it? I think I do. Let's see here. No one's using this one. But you. No one's using you. Okay, we'll get rid of you. The Geo bonus here, what is this? A lot of defense on it. That's a maybe, but I was kind of holding on to it just in case, but I'm not sure anymore. Do I have another artifact I could sacrifice? What is this? This has, yeah, not gonna keep that one. What about you? This is defense with what? No. Defense with energy recharge and HP. Maybe we'll keep that one. I want that Geo Goblet. Give. Wait, what you want this? You want this one? I mean, it's not bad. That's why I'm keeping it. As long as you have enough crit stats to compensate for it not being there, I don't see any reason why this wouldn't work. The main reason why I can't even use it right now is because I don't have any good crit rate or crit damage circlets to help out, right? Like, hold on, let me just work on this first. Ooh. No, that's a lot of crit rate. We need crit damage. Aww. We're gonna put a 16. Okay, we got 13.2 crit rate and 13.2 crit damage. I can't complain. That's actually amazing. That's actually amazing. Someone can use this. Someone can use this. So we're gonna level it up and find out who's gonna use it. Perfectly balanced, as all things should be. I need to find a shitty artifact that I'm not using anymore. This one, I'm probably not using. Yeah, we're not using this one. Get rid of that. No one's using it. Get rid of it. And we got a fake attack. We got a flat attack roll. That's actually a really solid artifact. The crit value on that is what? 13.2 times 2 plus 13.2. That's close to 40. That's 39.6 crit value. That's really good. So let's look at the one And this one has a 30.3% crit value. I think he's doing well for a character with 3-star artifacts that will get stuck at level 40 for a while. Let me see. 3-star artifacts? Yeah, I guess he'll get stuck because he's not Inazuma, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, just be patient, you know? Just be patient. You don't have to, you don't have to give him, like, crazy stuff yet. Alright, so I should probably give her this artifact, to be honest. Right? And then her crit damage goes up to 261. Gosh, wow. It's 261 if I do that. But if I put it back to what I had before... If I put it back to what I had before... It's 255. Right? So what I'm trying to make sure is, so I think it's worth going on the crit damage, worth going up, doing that then. Right? I think that's worth it. Because if we run around the freeze team, 27.1 crit rate, we have to remember, what's the highest amount of crit rate you've managed to get for a character? I've built someone to have over 100% crit rate. I've built my Klee. I can make my Klee have over 100% crit rate. I think I can have my Zhao have 100% crit rate too. But that's not worth doing. It's too much. It's too much. So let's see. If we calculate the cryo resonance, which gives me 15% crit rate for hitting enemies that are frozen or afflicted by cryo. Then I add the 40% cryo, 40% crit rate bonus from the Blizzard Strayer 4-piece set. So 40% if they're frozen. That's 82.1% crit rate. Then we add Ganyu's passive, which adds an additional 20% crit rate on every charge shot after the first one for 5 seconds. We're still overcapping at 102.1 crit rate if we add all those together. So I actually could lose some crit rate, replace that with crit damage, and even if we're in the and we can be in the 90s and be amazing. So let's see here. Looking at the attack. 2,196 attack with this build. Right? If we go back to the original one we had, hold on a second. Get rid of this. If we go back to the original one we had, how much is that? 2,151. 2,151 versus, or help me remember that. 2,151. 2,151. Oh, it's more attack, and I get more crit damage, and I get more energy recharge. Oh, this is perfect. This is even better. And part of me wants to get another refinement. Part of me wants to get another refinement on Skyward Harp, so she can increase her crit damage by another percentage. But at that point, it's like, that's too greedy, dude. Like, this is more than enough. You know what I'm saying? Like, obviously, if we were to look objectively at this, we could give you this one for the extra crit, like 1 extra crit damage, but we lose the attack percent and we lose the energy recharge. So there's no reason to do that. Right? So 21% is good. We're in the 20s. This one, if we can get this to 20s and lose all this defense and replace with either energy recharge or attack percent, then we're Gucci. So, you know, we have plenty of room to work on the feather. I don't think we'll ever get more than 30% crit damage again. We could use an onset cryo cup that has more crit damage, but for crying out loud, it's onset. Like, don't push your luck, James. And obviously this one, this is probably fine. Maybe get more attack percent. Maybe get no defense here, no HP here. But I haven't gotten anything else. I haven't gotten another energy crit damage circlet from that artifact set. So like part of me was like, it's the best I can do, but because I didn't get anything else. But it's still great because it's Ganyu. I kind of want to see how much damage she does now. She's increased her damage, increased her energy recharge, increased her crit damage. This is really good. And I think, and she should have so much energy recharge as well. Yeah, she has the most, like this is better for a DPS build, but she's support build, so that doesn't matter. It matters to just eke out as much ER as possible. Yes, the same. Okay. And obviously she has energy recharge here. And you can see most energy recharge ones are kind of shitty, but that doesn't matter for support builds, really. I don't really care about that too much. 23 here. And I just found, whatever had the most energy recharge, I just gave her that one. Okay. Huh? Oh no. Okay. Wait. I can go back in here. It's 4 o'clock. Wow. Hey guys. Should I go, taps my food. LOL. Should I go back in here? Should I go back here and farm more artifacts? You know, for this domain, for the geo characters? Or do you think I should... no, I should leave Ganyu alone. Ganyu is fine. I should probably farm more artifacts, huh? Or do you think I should go farm, boss mats? You know what? Nah. Let's just farm. Let's just farm here. We'll just farm here, guys. Fight a boss to test your might. Who you want me to use? And what boss do I fight? The doggo? Do me use a geo team? See, I have a level 1 Favonius Lance, so I gotta work on that at some point. I also have a deathmatch like an R2. Wait, what? Oh, these are Dragon's Banes? Maybe I should put that together, I don't know. I have a Dragon's Bane at 90 actually. I should probably leave that alone. Give you the Fab Lance. See, my thing is, like, if I give him the Fab Lance, I gotta give him more crit rate. And I kind of just gave him this build because it's cheap to build. Yeah, forget it. We'll just give him the black tassel. Fight the doggo. Let me think, guys. Should I go? Do I need to fight the doggo today? Like, I mean, we obviously want to fight him eventually. We need to fight him. We definitely are not close enough to leveling that up. Should we just... I don't know. I don't know if we should. I don't know if we should go fight the doggo right now. I feel like it's more important to... I don't know. See if we can get better artifacts from this domain, dude. Because once we get good artifacts for Yunjin... we don't have to go back in here anymore. And this is arguably the toughest part of leveling up any character, the artifacts. So let's just go back in there and just have some fun. Let's go back in there. Boom, 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 boom.
Born of ice and frost. Let me scroll. Access denied. Born of ice and frost. Here we go. Think you can get away? Look at you, Boozle. For Rex Lapis. Written in the stars. No touching. Delves into destiny.
Just laugh at him. He just looked at me. You saw that, right? Nope. Unfortunately.
Shadows of all hail. Access denied. Yahoo! Time for takeoff. Can't handle your dream. Shake and stir. Delves into destiny. Decided by destiny. Born of ice and frost. Blaze over. Next on the agenda.
I have a problem in which I want all my support characters to be sub DPS. Well, well, you only have so many resources, so like the best thing to do is just to look at which characters are you going to use the most because you like them, and which characters need the most help in terms of what they actually need for their kits, right? Their kits, their elemental skill, the burst, they'll tell you what they need. If you look at their skill cooldowns, they'll tell you if they need energy recharge. Focus on the most important things first. Ow.
Touching. Here we go. Think you can get away? Look at you, Boomtail. Think you can bully me? Written in the stars. Let me scrub. All hail. Born of ice and frost. Let's play.
There you go. If a character's a sub DPS, you can tell, right? You can they're really geared for that. The game was designed to make them a sub DPS like Genshin Chill. You can tell by how high the percentage is on certain attacks and stuff. Oh, Electro bonus. Not that good though. So for example, Goro would need some proper ER, correct, exactly. So that's why people want the Favonius bow, because it makes it easier for them.
Delves into for Rex Lapis. Access denied. Yahoo! Time for takeoff. Can't have your dream. Decided by destiny. Let me scrub.
Definitely dying a little bit faster. Like Goro mostly wants ER. And it also depends on what constellation you are, right? Their constellations will also tell you things. For example, if I had a C0 to C3 Goro, then I would just focus on only putting levels on his elemental skill and giving him making sure I have enough ER, so I give him the Favonius bow, because it has the most ER, I think, for 4-star weapons. So I give that to him, and then I say, okay, what does the Favonius lance do? Oh, it gives me even more energy if Goro lands a crit. So, I know that I want crit. Then I look at his burst. His burst is a 70 cost burst or an 80 cost burst, one of the two. So I go, okay, it's a lot of energy needed for him. So I need to make sure I have enough energy recharge and that I can use the bow effectively. So you want to try to you want to balance all that, right? You say, okay, maybe I don't need 80% or 60% crit rate on Goro, but maybe like 40 or 50% crit rate on Goro. Maybe that'll work, right? So you give that to him. Okay, so that's all I have to do. I don't have to, and because you're not C4, where he heals scale, where his healing scales off of his defense, then you can go, okay, I don't even have to level him up to 90. I can just level him up to Ascension 4, 70 out of 70. That way I get the Ascension 4 passive at the cheapest rate possible. I can just level up his skill. I could just give him my Favonius Warbow. Give him a little bit of crit, like maybe 40%, 50%. Give him as much energy recharge as I can. And he's finished. Right? So that's an example of a character that doesn't require much investment. And that's good, because then I don't have to put all this resource into him. I can take the extra resources I would have put into him and give it to Ito. So now as a result of that, I can reach Spiral, I can beat Spiral Abyss faster, because the resources that I used that I can't get back are more optimally utilized. You know what I mean? It's like spending money. You can spend money on a lot of things, but if what you need to spend money on is your rent, it doesn't matter how much you like spending your money on extra clothes. It's not good. You won't be able. It's more important to pay your bills, right? It's more important to pay your rent. And technically, yes, you can spend your money wherever you want to. It's your money. Do what you want to do. But you should probably make sure your rent is paid first, because the goal is, at the end of the month, the end game is to be able to pay rent. You see what I'm saying? Right? And if you can do that while spending the least amount of money or time getting to that end point, that's even better for you, right? Because now, once you've reached that end point, then anything else after that, you can do whatever you want. Because you know you're guaranteed to have the rent paid. You know, you don't have to worry about it. If I spent all my resources leveling up a level 90 Amber, even though I have a Ganyu and a Shincho and a whatever, yeah, I like the character and it'll work, but it'll take time. It'll take more time and more effort, and it's honestly not as great of a resource dump than putting it into Ganyu or Shincho or Zhangling. Literally the only reason you wouldn't do that, you would not put it on Ganyu and give it to Amber, is if you loved Amber so much that you just have to do that. But if you do that, accept the fact that you are putting it into a much worse character that you love, but much worse character, and that you're going to have a much more difficult time beating Spiral Abyss. Don't complain about it, right? That's why I have to say that to people, because some people don't want to hear that. They want to hear, oh, it's okay, do whatever you want. But yeah, I get that. Just don't complain that you can't beat Spiral Abyss if you're level 90 Amber, because it takes more out of you mental or from a skill cap to do it. And some people are going to say, hey bro, the game is so easy. Like, for you, that's subjective. I'm not just going to assume everyone feels that way. That's not fair to them. I sometimes have a hard time beating the game, because sometimes they'll put content in the game that's like crazy good or crazy difficult.
Access denied. Here we go. Think you can get away?
I'm just gonna assume.
Think you can bully me? Written in the stars.
That's what I mean when I say jam dad, bro. I should have a jam dad emote now. That's because you just said that shit. Alright, there we go. Oh, you dodged it. Wait, hold on a second. Let me just do this.
Destiny. Brace yourself.
Like, I gotta say what needs to be said, you know? That actually might not be bad if I get crit rate here. I don't mind that. Usually if you see an artifact that has 3 substats as a 5-star artifact instead of 4, don't level it up unless you have extra resources. Yeah, jam that emote to use it when Double C or anyone else needs some reminders. I don't know what that emote would look like. Would it be like the emote you just used, except it'd be like literally me? Like my head? Oh.
Born of ice and frost. For Rex Lapis. No touching. Look at you, Ponytail. Let's play. Time for takeoff. Let me scry. Fate is upon you. Access denied.
I wonder if we can get, you know, I just had this really, this attack percent energy recharge. That could be okay for a support build healer. Support, I don't know. Nah, not really. This copium. I wonder if we can get our Ganyu to 300 crit damage. Do you think it's possible? Should we try to make that a challenge to see if we can do it?
All hail. No touching. Delves into death.
Bro, what are you doing up there? But that's a lot of numbers, but it'd be an interesting challenge. Like, we would have to spend so much resin to make it happen. Dang it, HP. That sucks. Ba-da-da.
Shadows of access denied. No touching.
Aren't you, like...
Yahoo! Look at you, Boomtail. All hail. Brace yourself. Time for takeoff. Fate is upon you. Born of ice and frost.
Ow.
We're way behind.
Stupid. Yucky. Artifacts aren't looking too great. Ba, 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 da, da. Mm.
We're way behind schedule. We're way behind schedule. Let me scrub. Blaze over. Access denied. Yahoo! Think you can get away? I'm having your dream. Sketch. Delves into destiny, written in the stars. This is long overdue. Born of ice and frost. Access denied.
Yeah. I think it would only be possible if we got really lucky on our on our feathers. No, this isn't that great. Yeah, it wouldn't be that great because we would.
We're way behind
You're not
schedule.
getting good artifacts here. What I would love is another Geo artifact, to be honest.
Let me scrub. Access denied. All hail. Time for takeoff. Look at you, Boomtail. Think you can bully me? Decided by destiny. No touching.
When did I get hit? Oh, I had corrosion on. When did I get hit? I don't remember getting hit, bro. That I can deal with. That I can deal with. Attack percent, plenty of that. I think I can deal with this one. I think I want it crit rate on a defense sans though, but if it's on Ito, it's already better than, kind of better than this one. Let me see. Maybe it's copium. Hold on a second. It would be better if I ended up getting more crit damage. That's the only thing. I would have to get a lot of crit damage. The attack percent is nice. Yeah, it might be cope.
If you lie on the grass,
It might be cope.
you can feel the heartbeat of the world. Access denied. This is long overdue.
That's so good. That is so good for Ito. Defense percent, attack percent, crit rate, and crit damage. That's perfect. Oh my god, it's perfect for... It's even perfect for Albedo. Hold on. What am I using for Albedo? Yeah, that is way better than this. Yes. And then this is for, that's the one that's Ito's running. If I can get... Hold up. Where is it? That's amazing. If I can give... It already has almost the same amount of... It has... Like, this is 9.3. That means it barely hit any crits. If I... Oh my god, that's so much better. I might have to get rid of one of these. All right. We'll wait. We'll wait to the end. We'll wait to the end.
It's so nice to de-stress.
That is so good.
Next on the agenda.
Ah, beautiful. I just need a crit rate. I need a really good crit rate. Artifact.
Overdue. Born of ice and frost. Yahoo! Time for takeoff. Look at you, Boomtail. Take after. For Rex Lapis. Fate is upon you. No touching.
Bro, got bodied. Got wiped.
Next on the agenda.
Give me crit rate. No. We got Hydro bonus. Alright. It's some good artifact. It's one good artifact, but it's our good artifact. And that's all we can do for the recharges. That is so good. I just hope it doesn't screw me over with substats, but...
Access denied. This is long overdue. Think you can get away? Can't handle your dream. Huh. Go kick ass. Written in the stars. Delve into the... Here we go. No touching. Shadows of fate.
No, not good.
Next on the agenda.
If I can get good crit rate and crit damage, that would make my Albedo even stronger. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
Access denied. Let me scribe. For Rex Lapis. Born of ice and frost. No touching. Yahoo! Time for takeoff. Look at you, Boomtail. Take after. This is long overdue. Decided by destiny. Shadows of... We're way behind schedule.
Dang, another electro damage. I really want another really good electro damage cup. I mean, yeah, cup, but it just hasn't been happening. I just want one more. I have some good ones already, but they're kind of already split between characters, you know? I'll put this here.
Delves into... For Rex Lapis. Born of ice and frost.
There you go. Nope, not good. We have 3 more runs, I mean. Boom, bum, bum, bum. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, bum.
No touching. Shadows of. For Rex Lapis. Let's play. Time for takeoff. Look at you, putting down. Delve into destiny. Decided by destiny. We're way behind schedule. Access denied. Shadows of fate. Let me scrub. Here we go. No touching.
There you go. No.
Next on the agenda. We're way behind schedule. Next on the agenda, Born of Ice. This is long overdue. Access denied. Think you can get away? Diana special! Let's go.
I'm trying to switch to Mona. Why wouldn't let me switch to Mona?
Fate is upon you. Born of ice and frost. No touching.
There you go. That was odd. I was like, she was just sitting there, and I'm like, switch. Cryo bonus, but not something I would, you know, not something I would, celebrate. We only accept the best.
Shadows of for Rex Lapis. Can't handle your drink. Huh. Time for takeoff. Decided by destiny. Let me scrub. This is long overdue. We're waiting. Yahoo!
Fenty is so good, man. I'm so glad I got him on the second run. Why do they keep on giving me these? Maybe I'll give this to Barbara. Oh wait, I can't do more. Maybe I'll give that to Barbara. Yeah, I don't think I can do more refreshes, right? Yeah. Unfortunately. It's so Ito and the rest can look pretty. Yes, speaking of which, let's go ahead and check out what we got. So this is a big one right here. This is the big one. If this one is amazingly ridiculous, we can give this one to Ito and then give this one to you. But actually, Albedo needs to crit more. Okay, and do we have any other good feathers that we can give Yunjin? This can probably be good. Attack percent, energy recharge, and defense. Maybe we can get in crit or something here. I don't know. But this is definitely worth giving a shot. This is definitely worth it. So let's look for an artifact that I could feed it into that I'm not using anymore. Or that I haven't found a place for. I would love to give this. I mean, I actually keep this for Melt Rosaria though. And they're not bad. They're not bad artifacts. That's why I keep them. This one is not that great, but it's the only Lava Walker I have that's EM. So that helps me build a 4-piece pretty much better. I love this one. It has great crit stats. Especially this right here. It basically just went all into crit except for that one roll right here. I just don't know who I can give it to. But it's definitely useful to somebody. This Hydro one might be the one to go. I'm not feeling the Hydro one. Let's see if I have other Hydro ones that haven't been leveled up. Right? So, we have this one that's a solid. That one is for only support builds. This one is... no. Okay, we don't have options for Hydro, so we can't give that one up. Never mind. I'm trying to give up one ridiculous artifact. Well, let's level it up. What we got? Actually no. No, I'm still gonna do this because it's we'll run out of money if I don't do it otherwise. This one is good. That one is really good. Keep that. This one is good as well. Someone could take that eventually. We do need a better one of these. We definitely want more crit damage on this. Or crit rate. Attack. That one's good. This one is okay. That one is pretty good. Got enough crits on it. Kind of scrolling through this. What is this one? This one's alright. It's the only one I got. This one is fine. That one is fine. Energy recharge. No one's really using it. But it is Nobliss. Yeah, I'll get rid of it once a better one is replaces it. Energy recharge. No. This one. No. Nah, because then I have to go back into there and get better ones later. How about you? EM, okay, it's fine. This is fine. Geo bonus could be better, but it's fine. It's good enough. We just got to give it crits for it. Let's see here. That's for attack Gene build. That's for Gene. This one is fine. That one is fine. I'm having a difficult time picking chat. Can't give up that one. What about this one? I don't know if I should give up that one. I really wish I can give this to somebody. I don't know yet, though. I don't know who. Well, we'll find out someday. It'll probably be someone we least expected. I'm thinking this one. Thinking that one. Alright, let's go ahead and check our Emblem of Severed Fate artifacts again. Alright, so we have 6. We have some mediocre ones, but we have 1, 2. Yeah. I think we can get rid of this one. Even, I don't know. This one is actually pretty terrible. But it gives me the crit rate I need. Do I need it for her? Let's look at Sarah. This is a good Kujo Sarah. Where are you? Where are you, girl? I barely used her and I 90'd her. That was definitely a mistake. Weapon, Skyward Harp. What is your crit rate? 62. So she needs that crit rate. That's why she has that there. It looks like eventually I'll have to go back in there to get some better artifacts. But to get one more. Like this isn't. It's just like you can survive with this. Like I've beaten Abyss with that level of. I think this one is let's see. Yeah, this is a better artifact than this one because crit rate will always be valued higher than crit damage. Plus, it lets me use this shitty crit damage artifact here. I do have to go back into Emblem of Severed Fate for more artifacts. At least it gives universally usable artifact sets. Yeah, exactly. So eventually, a new character will probably come out that wants 4-piece Emblem of Severed Fate. Kaya actually doesn't mind using 4-piece Emblem of Severed Fate as well, if I believe correctly. He's a cryo DPS. I mean, a burst support. As burst support, he would love Emblem of Severed Fate. So I only give him Noblesse just because usually no one else on my team is running Noblesse. But he would love Emblem of Severed Fate too, because he actually does great damage. Alright, so guys, I think I will make the decision to use this artifact up. Let's do it. Wait, no, it's up here, it's up here, it's up here. There it is. Wow. This is definitely going to Ito or him. Lots of defense percent. Lots of crit damage. And okay crit rate. So we need this to hit crit rate. And it'll definitely be an upgrade. That'd be perfect. We need that to hit crit rate. Crit rate. Oh, God. 20% defense? Damn, son. This is actually perfect for Ito. This is actually perfect for Ito. Let me leave it like this. What does it look like? 50, exactly 50%, and the crit damage is 148. All right, so in order for me to make this work, let's play around with artifacts. First of all, Ito should have that artifact, like straight up. Like, not even a question. Ito should have that artifact. insane. Now his crit rate is 77. And I think the crit rate was the crit damage was the same. But that attack percent is now defense percent, which is way better. Look at this one. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Okay. All right. Let's see what we can do here with Albedo. The most important thing is the Geo damage cup, right? Let's look at our Geo. Can we give him this? And then just give Ito a different Geo cup? Let me see. 7.8 and crit rate 10.1. Okay, I think we can possibly do this. It's just that there's so much defense here that, like, Albedo appreciates that. Let me see. If I give Ito a different Geo cup, make that the offset. Let's see here. Let's give this one to Albedo. If we give this one to Albedo, that means we can't use this. We have to use onset for the husk. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good. That's, oh. Yeah, it's not that great. This crit rate. What if we can get away with this? I can give this to Albedo and just compensate with a lot more crit damage on one of the other elemental. That might be the answer. That might be the answer. So give this to you. Give this back to you. Then for you, my friend, we will give you a Geo. Like, yeah, I think the crit stats are more important, so, than the defense percent, because you'll probably do more damage that way, and we can test it at some point. So I'll give you this one, right? And that will change your stats to 45, but 162 crit damage, right? But if we take this out and give you crit rate, one of these is better. This could give crit damage. This also could give more crit rate. This could give more crit rate. So what I think we could do is take this, which honestly isn't that great, and feed it here. Because at least we have a chance at least, because like these two stats, these ER and the EM, they're useless. We can't use that for him. But maybe, just maybe, we're taking a chance here. We're taking a chance here. We're taking a chance here. Just maybe we might get more crit rate off of this. God, this is so risky. This is so risky, chat. This is so risky. Let me see something here. Yeah, I think, Dang, man, this is so... If we had a defense one here that had crit rate and crit damage, I would go for it. Okay. Yeah. This is tough. This is tough. I'm starting to think maybe I shouldn't do it. Until I get a much better artifact, just be more patient. Yeah, and you still need to get better defense stance overall. You know what? Balls to the wall, dude. Balls to the walls. Let's do it. Fuck it. Should I do it? Should I do it, chat? Should I do it, or should I just save and just wait until I get a better better circlet? This is such a potential disaster. Consult it with the pillow? What do you mean? What pillow? What do you mean? Yeah, you know what? $45,162. Maybe it's the sleep deprivation whispering temptations to you. Oh no, you might be right. You might be right. At least my Ito got a little bit stronger, right? At least my Ito got stronger. Yeah, my crit rate went down on my albedo, but the crit damage went up. 45% is probably okay. Until we get a better, a better defense circlet, defense sands, and a better circlet. We can survive with what we have. It's definitely enough. Okay. We'll leave it alone for now. Now let's look at our other artifacts though. I'm using this one right now because it has a lot of energy recharge. I don't think I need to change that. Like, this could potentially be really good for her, but I don't think I need anything better. It's fine the way it is. That's okay, that's okay. What am I using her for Barbara? Okay, so this is not that great. You kind of want HP and energy recharge for Barbara here. Yeah. I'm not seeing any need to, like, invest on any of these. Okay, so about Barbara has this one because of the energy recharge, but there's no HP on it. It looks like all these artifacts are probably just gonna get used as fodder for something else. Got HP here, HP there. Yeah, I think this is fine for Barbara. Then HP. What are you running actually, Barbara? Actually, what are you running? Chi-Chi. Ocean Hue Clam? It's a lot of energy recharge there. That's fine. I can use that for Barbara, I guess. Alright. But it's not like necessary. What's this one? Maybe. Alright, nothing special. Nothing special or too important. Where's Barbara? There you are. This is what you're running. Why you have that? HP percent. Oh, I see. Everyone else is using stuff. Alright, so I need an HP one. Oh, that's interesting, but kind of a waste for her to have those crit stats, though. I guess I can give her that one. Yeah, she can just have that one. And then this is... She wants healing bonus here. Alright, give her that healing bonus. I guess we'll put everything up to 16 here at some point for whatever reason. Yeah. Do I have a better HP percentage one here? I do not. Actually, yeah. Yeah, it's not that great. None of them are that great. Alright, we'll just leave it here. It's not like I'm not leveling this up. Okay, guys. I was gonna go ahead and do the dailies. But I think we're gonna stop for now. It ended up being a 3-hour stream. That's really stupid of me. Alright. So, let's see who's streaming right now. D1 is streaming, so we'll raid D1. Unless there's someone else I'm not seeing here. Oh, we can always stream. Actually, we can stream someone we haven't never streamed before. How about that? Let's see. It says recommended channels. Who is streaming right now? Oh, there's someone named OK Code that is streaming Genshin Impact. Are they playing it right now, or is they playing something else? Then there's someone else named K-Star that's streaming Genshin Impact. Maika Mochi is streaming Genshin Impact. Someone is playing Tower of Fantasy, actually. It's crazy. Oh, let's see. Chantilly Cake is... We've rated her before, actually. Cold Toast Tuesday, I'm freezing. Maybe we'll raid her. I'm trying to see how, if this OK Cold person is, what he's up to. Yeah? Yeah, she seems to be pretty nice. Yo, I am getting so many ads here. Oh, it's an ad break. Okay, screw that. We're going somewhere else. We'll see how she's doing. I can't hear her. We'll just raid her. Who cares? People like her. She seems nice. Alright, my friends, will you do me the honor of supporting my jam raid and saying hi to Chantilly Cake? Is it Chantilly or Chantilly? Either way. She's good at Genshin. So, let's do that. Thank you guys so much for coming. We are going to try to stream tomorrow, but it's not going to be as long as this one. Like I said, we're going through some stuff right now, so I need some extra time to do work and take a break. I actually have to get up in a few hours to do more work again, so Thank you so much for coming. If you haven't done so yet, all the social medias, please follow that, but specifically the Twitch channel and the YouTube. Please continue to follow, like, and subscribe on the videos that we post there. All this stuff will be on the YouTube channel. Please go on there. Please go on the YouTube channel. Hit the bell for the notifications, like, thumbs up, all that good stuff. It really helps with the algorithm. Do this for me. That's my Christmas gift. Please, if you want to give me a Christmas gift, do that for me. Thank you so much, and hope you guys have happy holidays, and stay jamming. All right, have a good one.